What's up everyone, it's Lambomang here, welcome back to Pavlov VR. Now, today we are checking out the beta for the SteamVR input update that's coming pretty soon to the game. Now what's big about this update is that it adds support for the index controllers. So as you can see, we've got fully tracked fingers here. We got new hand meshes as well. It's a little bit weird because it's still a beta, so some things are a little bit broken, but it is a very exciting look at what's coming to the game next. So not only does this game add in finger tracking for index, it also adds in proper grabbing, well, let's get that menu out of my face. It adds in proper grabbing support. So in the current non-beta version of Pavlov, if you've got index controls, it's a little bit awkward right now because it's still only grip toggle, where you press the grips to pick up a gun, then you have to squeeze the grips again to let it go. However, now we can actually properly physically grab objects. So I can go ahead and grab the front, I can let go of it, and yeah, it's so much better playing this way. This is how first-person shooters are meant to be played on the index, so it's great to see Pavlov catching up to the rest. And because it's using the new SteamVR input, that also allows us to use the new SteamVR input controller bindings options. It's a bit of a mouthful, but basically, if I open up the SteamVR dashboard, and I go to Settings, Controller Binding, let's go to Pavlov, and Edit, we get this pretty awesome new panel, where all the game's controls are defined, like here we go, bolt release, left and right. Let's see, release magazine, and basically I can map any of these actions to whatever buttons I want on any controller. So this is not just an index controllers thing, this is for Vive, Rift, Windows Mixed Reality as well. You can remap anything to pretty much anything. And then you can also save any changes that you make, like here, grip squeezing fun, I'll show you that in a second. And then you can even upload them to Steam Workshop, so you've got community bindings, where people can, yeah, you can share the bindings that you've made, and other people can download and use them. So, I'm going to switch over to grip squeezing fun. And now this is a cool thing about the index controllers, which is that not only do they have finger proximity, finger tracking, you can also actually physically squeeze the controllers and register that as a button. So, let's see, let's just grab this. What's it called? Does it have a name on it? I think it's the MP5, I can't quite remember. But, if I go ahead and fully empty it out, I've actually been a little bit cheeky and I've remapped the eject magazine button to squeezing the grips. So I can hold the gun, squeeze the grip, there goes the magazine. Jam another one in, and then I've remapped the bolt release. So this part up here, I've remapped that to squeezing the left controller. Just like that. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I just gotta make sure that I don't squeeze the grips too hard when I'm actually running around. Because, you know, the last thing you want to do is, like, run around, shoot, and then accidentally drop your magazine out of your gun. So, it's not without its challenges, but it's pretty fun once you get the hang of it. The other thing that's in the new beta is we've got a new gun, which is the PP19 Bison, I believe it's called. So it's another SMG. Oops, this one's empty. But this is the cool part. The actual ammo magazine, or whatever you want to call it, is this front part of the gun. So you throw that away, chuck another one on, and you're good to go. I'm not quite sure what the stats on this are compared to the other SMGs, but you don't have many upgrades for it either. So pretty much you've only got a silencer or a suppressor. That's the only upgrade for it. Oops. But it's still pretty cool. That's basically everything that's new in the update. We got the index controller finger tracking, we've got SteamVR input bindings. Let's go ahead and actually jump into a match. Now, because this is a beta, there's not really anyone playing online. So I will just have to do it against bots. But that's okay, because playing against bots makes me feel better about myself. So, here we go. Nuketown. Someone's ported over Nuketown 2055 to Pavlov recently. And it's probably one of my favorite maps in the game right now. Okay. Okay, cool. let's try out the Bison. Let's give that a shot. Let's see, SMGs. There we go. So it's yeah, $1,400 in the game. There we go. Oh, back where I just spawned. Gotta love Pavlov spawns. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm a little bit off. One of the side effects of the beta right now is that hand smoothing is kind of a bit wonky. So basically, hand smoothing is where... Oh, let's deal with you for a second. Oof. Take cover in here. Hand smoothing is where, when you move your controller around, your hand isn't exactly where your controller is. It's like delayed by a few frames, which kind of helps smooth out if you've got really shaky hands. Like really, really shaky. Now the funny thing is that it's a pretty standard feature for VR FPSs to have smoothing. And Pavlov's always had it on by default. However, it turns out it was actually a bug. It was never intended to be a thing in Pavlov. Which is a smidge bit awkward. And so the beta, it's kind of a fix to what was always a bug, but it's also a little bit of a removal of functionality and what is basically a standard VR FPS feature. So I'm not quite certain what's going to happen with it when this patch hits like the main branch of the game. But like in some betas it's been enabled, some it's been disabled, and it's sort of been switching between. Right now it's not enabled from what I can tell. So it does make things a bit harder when it comes to like longer distance shots. So hopefully we see that come back as an optional thing. Because there are good arguments for and against smoothing. Arguments for being that it's great for when you're starting to learn VR FPSs. Because it's not that easy to keep your hands steady. The downsides being that because it is lagging slightly behind your controller, it does mean that if you're trying to do fast reactions, it may not help with that. It may be against that. Which, you know, once you start becoming a higher level VR FPS player, you probably don't want smoothing. So I would love to see it added as like an actual proper option. And hopefully we get that sometime in the near future. But I'm actually really loving this new Bison. It's pretty fun. No. But yeah, these bots are a little bit on the easy side. That's what I'd love to see updated. Oh, actually, he got me. Jeez. What were we on, though? 31 to 1. Yeah, these bots aren't exactly the hardest things to get. So let's switch over to pistols. Deagle. This is something I've been practicing with, because I really want to get better at using pistols. But yeah, one of these days I would love to see the bots, that the bot AI actually upgraded. Because they're great for actually like practicing your aim, which I really need with pistols. Yeah. Oh dear, I dropped my mag. Yeah, the bots are great for practicing your aim with, but they really suck. That actually, they suck almost as much as I do with pistols. Okay. Because I really want to be able to consistently get headshots, but as you can see, I still struggle with point-blank shots. There we go. I have my moments of brilliance, though. Oh, someone got him. Just before I could. Alright. Go, go, go. I may have mentioned before that I'm a very compulsive reloader in these kinds of games. Shotgun behind? Not shooting at me. Ah, someone stole my kill. I'll make you regretty spaghetti that one. Let's go upstairs. Let's see who's hiding around here. How are we doing score-wise? 55-2. Yeah, these bots are super easy. But man, the deagle is so much fun. Like, the recoil on it's pretty crazy. So, and it normally takes like 3 body shots with the deagle to take someone out. So you gotta make sure you don't miss. Like, yeah, let's watch the recoil. And if I hold it with one hand, it's, yeah, it's pretty intense. So it's certainly a fun challenge getting the hang of this. Oh no, oh no! But you know, once I get the hang of it, oh, there we go. Once I get the hang of it, I'll be able to just go full on John Wick against people online. That'll be a lot of fun. Behind? Where I spawn, baby? I love how people have been porting over maps from so many different games into Pavlov. Especially Call of Duty ones. Now, I've never really played much of Call of Duty growing up, but Nuketown has always been one of my favorite maps. I always love seeing it, like, ported over to different games like Pavlov, or Krunker, or even Halo Forge. We got someone else in here? No. I know there is a spawn point right there, so I gotta watch my back. Oh, there we go. It's the end of the match. 65-3. Yup. Yup. I'm a little bit OP against bots, not gonna lie. Let's hunt the rest of them down. We got 3 more round. I hear one below me. Is he in this side room? One down. 2 to go. I heard gunfire over this way before. Oh, one up there. Oh, nice. Another headshot. There we go. Cap it off with a longer distance headshot. You gotta love it. And then there's one last thing that I want to show off in the new beta, which if I go ahead and kill myself... There's been a few updates, I believe, to the Spectator Mode. I'm pretty sure this is new. I don't really use Spectator much because I only really play Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch. But if I grab these controllers, there's like a pinch to zoom style function where I can like zoom in and out and then I can fly around. It's pretty awesome. Because it's not only is it great for actually like watching a match as it plays out, but you can also get some pretty sick shots. Like you can get some fly-through shots of maps, you stabilize it, add some letterboxing, add some cool music, and then you've got like the beginnings of a sick sniper montage. Alright, let's do one more match on probably one of my favorite maps in Pavlov, which is this port of the Pit from Halo 3. So there's a bunch of Halo maps that have been ported over as well. Set it to hard. Set it to deathmatch. Ooh, actually, let's go gun game. Yeah, let's go gun game. I haven't done that in a while. Oh dear. Spawns are a bit wacky at the start. But yeah, this is the Pit from Halo 3. It's got a lot more, like, longer range sight lines. Ah! It's got longer range sight lines than Nuketown. So, we'll get to see just how bad the lack of smoothing makes my long distance aiming. Oh. Apparently not that bad. Okay, let's see. Cool. That's one of the things that I've been working on, is I've been working on trying to use sights better without having to close one eye. It's really tricky. Oh, nice. They have added the Wise into gun game. Cool. That's what I was curious about. Oh, we still got snipers. Ah! They've also changed the hand animations in some cases. Like, now if I go to do the thingy, I forget the term. Do the thingy on the AWP, the hand will actually, like... If I move my hand far away, it stays stuck to the bolt, which is pretty cool. But that motion has changed slightly, so it has sort of screwed up my muscle memory a little bit. Just gotta get used to it again. Alright, it's gotten pretty quiet. What are you doing? Why are you just standing there? Come on. Just want a sick headshot. Oh well. The kill will work. There we go, that's the sick headshot I wanted. Never mind that I had to do it at pretty much point blank range. Alright. Oh dear. Cool. Ooh, I'm gonna drop down on this guy from above. Let's do it. Ah, he got me before I could fall off. No! I was gonna do a sick shot where I land on his head and shotgun him in the face. This is not really a long-range weapon. TBH. Okay. Let's get close. Oh no! Quick, reload. Quick. Whew. Need that sick headshot. Oh dear. I accidentally emptied out my revolver. There we go. Oh, someone up top, hey? Missed. Who's shooting me? Hold up. Oh, over there. I got 3 bullets. Make them count. There we go. Yeah, so most of... Oh dear. So most of what I've been doing at Pavlov lately has been, yeah, trying to get better at pistols, because I absolutely suck at them. So that's been a fun challenge. It's like, normally I would just run around with the M4. Ah! No, ooh. Normally I'd run around with the M4 with like the red dot and one of the grips. But just having a pistol and not being able to rely on like burst firing and all that kind of stuff, it's a very fun challenge. I mean, the Deagle, you can get the, you know what, I'm just gonna wait. With the Deagle, you can get the red dot on it, which does make it a bit easier to aim. But it's more fun with just the iron sights. Nice. Yeah, boy! This is what finger tracking was made for. But yeah, that's a very brief look at the next update that's coming to Pavlov. If you want to try this out now, you can. Under the Steam, you can like go into the properties for the game, switch it over to the beta branch, and then you can try out like the finger tracking and the button remapping for yourself. If there's enough interest, I might even make my own guide on some of the tips and tricks that I use when tweaking Pavlov controller bindings, which includes things like the squeezing the grips for the mag release, making a hair trigger as well, so your trigger becomes more sensitive for shooting. That one's a lot of fun. But I'll hold off on doing that until the beta branch hits the main branch, just in case there's any changes to the default bindings. You Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Actually, how sick would a Spider-Man game with the index controllers be? That would be pretty cool. Imagine Pavlov with grapple hooks, that would just be insane. I hope you'll enjoy the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.